on Saturday morning. So it's Saturday Sparkle. So most of you are quite regular yogis, so that's really good. Okay, so let's take a comfortable seat. If you want to put something under your bottom as usual. And I've called these Saturday Sparkle. So we're going to look at half moon pose, a little bit of a sparkly open pose, break it down a little bit and then have a play with that, a little bit of a balance to send you off into your Saturday. Okay, so bring your hands to your thighs, take a big breath into the side body, take the head of the arm bones back and feel your shoulder blades come down your back, tuck them in to your yoga pants. Okay, close your eyes, take a lovely deep breath in through both nostrils. Welcome in your weekend. Hello, weekend. And then exhale it all the way. Another full inhale. Hold your breath at the top there in fullness as you can sort of take note of the beginning of 2 days of freedom, time to yourself. And then exhale again, that all the way. Does that feel good? Last time, take a lovely deep inhale. Hold it at the top. And a gorgeous exhale. And then bring your hands to your heart center. And bow in your head to your heart and say, thanks me for turning up and making this effort for yourself to come to yoga. And for me for turning up here. It's so lovely to have you here. Okay, inhale now, come up onto your knees. So you may need a little bit of padding for your knee if you've got delicate knees. So you could always do this, put your knees up on something. Keep your toes tucked. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Interlink your fingers, release your index finger. And then as you exhale, bow down to your right and push your hips over to the left. Keep your chin up. Imagine you're trying to take your thumbs to the wall behind you. And lift up, really try and turn that right arm down underneath you so that you're not looking down at the floor. Take a full breath in, keep bowing over, and now turn your face down towards the floor. So wrap your right arm down. So now actually look down. You might feel that stretch in a slightly different place. And then again, turn back towards me, the camera, and inhale, come up. Exhale, bring your hands down, give your shoulders a couple of circles there. And let's do that all again, the other side. Inhale, interlink your fingers the weird way. So the unnatural way, release your index finger and exhale down to bow down to your right. Okay, keep pushing your hips over to the left. And this bottom arm, turn it underneath you. So if anything, you're looking more up to the ceiling. Imagine you're taking your thumbs back behind you. Okay. And then we change the orientation of that slightly as you turn your face and orientate your arms down, look down towards your right on the floor there. And you might feel that stretch in a slightly different place. Lovely for the back after being in bed. And then turn back towards the screen. Inhale, come up and exhale again as you bring your arms down, give them a couple of circles. All right, hands to your hips now. Extend your left leg out to the side. I've managed to come off my mat. Let me move. So come mid-mat, left leg out to the side. Reach your arms up. And as you reach around and bring your left hand down, your right hand down to the mat, spread this hand. Okay. And then imagine your hand, you've just put it onto a jam jar top and you're turning the jam jar anti-clockwise. So you feel the energy of your triceps wrapping back anti-clockwise. The hand doesn't move. That will help stabilize the shoulder though. Bring your top hand to your hip and then turn your face to the front of your room. Okay. Any shoulder injuries, you just stay here. Okay. Otherwise, start to lift up your back leg a little bit more. You could sneak this hand a little bit more away from you so it's more underneath your ear than your shoulder. Lift up that top leg, spread your toes, and then exhale, release it down. Try that again. Lift the leg up. And then if you feel stable and okay, you could reach your top arm up. This is like a baby half moon. Okay, one more breath. Spread your fingers. Give them a little wave. Wake yourself up Saturday morning. Lovely. Good morning, Ree. And then bring your leg down. Well done. Top hand to your hip and then push on up and bring your knees back to the mat, or if you're using a cushion, I'm going to get rid of that, but if you're using a cushion, come to your cushion. All right, well done. Other side, so stretch your right leg out to the side. Inhale, reach the arms out to the side, and then bring down your left hand down to the mat. As you look at you can bring your top hand to your hip. Again, as you look now at this left hand, imagine you're turning it and it's clockwise. So turn it, don't actually move the hand, but feel the energy of the tricep wrap round, and that will stabilize the shoulder joint, okay? And then start to pick up your back leg. You're obviously welcome to leave this on the mat, but pick it up as well, far as you can. Might feel your bum, kick in, lift it up a little bit more, and then lower it down, okay? And then pick it up again. And this time you might be able to pick up the top arm as well. So reach that up, stretch it up, hold it and smile. Maybe wave your fingers in the air. Lovely jubbly. And then bring that back leg down. Top hand comes to your hip. Push the mat away from you and come on up to your knees again. Well done. Come up to standing. You might have felt as you lift the leg, you might feel the glutes kick in. So give them a little circle in one direction, circle in the other direction. And now we're going to try and do that standing. Okay, so if you do happen to have a yoga block around, you might want to get it, or you could use a book, or you don't have to have a yoga block, that'll be fine. Step your feet now wide, that means underneath your wrists, and bring that block right around the back of your right calf. So we're going to go to the right to start with. So if you've got a wall here like me, you might need to shimmy towards the end of your mat, otherwise you might end up bonking your head on the wall. Okay, bring your hands to your hips. Turn your right toes and angle them to the short edge of your mat there. And then bend your knees, sort of bounce into your legs a couple of times. Imagine yourself drawing the energy of the legs together. And then with that tone of your inner thighs, straighten your legs. And we're going to keep them nice and straight now, okay? Lift your pelvic floor, drop the spine, open up your arms. Okay, and then reach to your right, tilting the pelvis a little bit. Sweep your hands round and bring your right hand to the top of your block or whatever you've got there, a book. Your top hand can stay on your hip to start with. Look down at that right foot. Okay, and then from here, shorten your stance so your back leg steps in a little bit. Take your block forward and to the left, like 11 o'clock on a clock face. And then start to step into your supporting leg. Pick up your back leg, just like you did when you were on the mat there. And you could always say, this is too much, I'm going to go back on my knees. Pick up that back leg and then exhale, lower it down, and as if it's going to dink the back of your right heel. And then inhale, lift it up again. And if you feel confident, turn your torso more to the left, your face more to the left, and potentially pick up your left arm as well. Ardha chandrasana, half moon. Some of you might like to challenge yourself by slipping your hand off that block and bringing it to the mat, or even floating it off and just holding yourself just on the leg. Feel that wonderful wobble as you wake your body up today. Take one more breath, everybody, and then sweep everything down to a forward fold. Hold your own elbows. You can bend and straighten your legs, a little pretend walk underneath there. Okay, and then bring your hands to your hips and come on up to standing. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to get to do that all the other side. So step your feet wide. And this time I'm going to shimmy towards this end of the mat. I've got more space that side. And bring your block behind your left heel this time. Hands to your hips. Okay, and then turn your left foot, turn it round to face that short edge of the mat. Bend your knees so that you really feel the difference between bent legs. Cinch them in, you'll feel that, you'll get that more engagement with them bent. Keep that, you could even keep your fingers there. Tone the legs and straighten them up, cinch in, lift your pelvic floor, feel you build the pose up, open up, okay? And then coming to a Trikonasana briefly, reach around And bring your left fingertips to your block. Okay, reach your top arm up, Trikonasana, and then bring that top hand to your hip. Look down, and we're going to step into half moon. So start by shortening your stance a little bit. Take your block forward and to the right. So that's now 1 o'clock on the clock face. Step into that leg and start to lift your back leg up. So the toes are turned out to the side, same angle as Trikonasana. Lift it up as high as you can, and then exhale, lower it down like you're bringing the side edge of the foot to the back of your heel, and like ding, like you're ringing a little bell. Inhale, now lift it back on up. And if you feel happy, start now to turn your tummy more to the right, your chest more to the right, your face more to the right, and maybe even pick up your right arm. Stretch it up, reach it up. Maybe wave your fingers and toes at the top there. This is Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. One more breath, guys. Try maybe putting your right fingertips to the mat. Extra challenge to just float them for 3, 2, and 1. Fold it all the way down to a forward fold. That should have woken your bum up a little bit. Bend and straighten your legs a couple of times. Hold your own elbows. Lovely. And then bend into your legs. Really sit down into your legs. Hands to your hips. Stick the booty back. Loop the shoulders onto your back. Feel that leg strength. Inhale, reach your arms up to chair pose. Again, sparkle the fingers like you're sending fireworks out to really wake yourself up this morning. Sit down a little bit more because I know you want to. I know you can. One more breath, then you've deserved breakfast. Inhale, push into your legs, stand up. And exhale, take the arms out wide, open up. Step your feet as wide as your mat. Give yourself a little back bend, lift your chin and your face, and then sweep the hands, keep them coming round. Interlink your hands, and then send the knuckles back behind you. Lift them away from your bum if you can. Slightly bent legs. Get that curve and open up the neck. Imagine someone's drawing you back by the ears. One more breath, everyone. And then release your hands. Release your legs. Well done. Hip circles. Other direction. Okay, clench your fist, open your fist. And then let's give ourselves the Singapore massage. Up and down. Wake yourself up for the day. Down the outsides of your legs. Up the insides of your legs. Tummy, chest. Oh. Well done, everybody. So very happy, sparkly. Hope you feel tingly and happy and sparkly and ready for your Saturday. Tomorrow morning is 9:30, so you get a lie-in. Thank you ever so much for turning up early this morning. So it's Sunday tomorrow. See what we can find in some sun salutations tomorrow. 9:30. Enjoy your lie-in. Thank you. Homework. Nearly forgot your homework. So your homework today is doing a little something for the environment. So I'm assuming most people are trying to get out for a little walk every day. So when you go out, I want you to take an old plastic bag, and your objective, maybe some gloves as well, is to pick up at least 10 bits of litter from the bush. Because I'm noticing so many people are sitting by benches and littering. Go and pick up at least 10 pieces of litter and get rid of them in a public bin somewhere. Okay, you might need gloves to do that, and just be careful what you pick up.